Welcome back. You're tuned into Bazaar Morning Call here on CNBC-TV18. Well, we discussed a lot of stocks, so let's get in Deven Choksey of KRChoksey to help us analyze some of that. Hi, Deven. Good morning. I wanted to ask you about Chola. Chola has been a very, one of the best performers. Valuation-wise, it's not cheap. What do you make of the numbers? We'll also be joined by the management at around 9:40 a.m. today. But your take on the numbers?
Nigel, good morning. The cursory look, I think the numbers look, quite convincing and impressive as I see it. The overall growth in the portfolio is largely coming in also because of the fact that I think there is a significant amount of revival in the commercial vehicle segment. And that is where probably I think you are seeing the likes of Chola, likes of IndusInd, who has a strong portfolio of lending. I think they are basically getting a higher amount of traction. Even the pre-owned vehicle market, I think itself is also growing, and that is where again I think these companies are very well positioned, particularly in the rural India. So that is an area where I think they are generating significantly higher amount of margin as I see it. But I think we'll have to take a deep dive into the numbers to understand the strategy going forward and how much growth further it can target going forward.
Okay, that's Chola. Deven, good morning. Good to have you on the show as always. I wanted to ask you about Ashok Leyland, because we're just looking at the monthly sales numbers, and at least after a long time, it seems that on the CV side, especially MHCV, the numbers have started looking good. So how do you view the valuations right now, and would this be a stock that interests you?
Yes, Ruby, good morning. Well, Ashok Leyland definitely remains, I think, one of the top picks as far as we are concerned. It is continuing to be top pick, I think, for last at least, I think, few quarters, if I may say so. Largely the premises, of course, I think you are getting them reflected in the numbers, but largely the premises that overall growth in the business is happening largely because of higher amount of logistic activities which have started happening into the industry. On the other side, government spending on the infrastructure is demanding higher amount of heavy truck orders, I think, which are continuing to do so. So industry is continuing to bring MHCV orders, heavy commercial vehicle orders come from the infrastructure spending which is there in the industry. And rural India is continuing to offer the demand more on the light commercial vehicle side. So all in all put together, every portfolio of the company, including the buses, have actually started getting higher amount of traction, largely because of the spending which is happening into the economy. One key factor which we believe is going to make a larger difference going forward is the replacement market that we are talking about due to the scrappage policy. Now, the replacement market would probably systematically come and grow. At this point of time, we are seeing it's slow entry, but it is likely to grow faster. And should that happen, then additional 2.5 lakh new vehicles are going to be in demand. And that is now going to continue for next 3 to 5 years as I see it. Should this be the situation, the likes of Ashok Leyland, likes of Tata Motors on the commercial vehicle side, they remain relatively more convincing buy into the portfolio. And maybe I think the valuation factor, which was up till now at the higher side, is now getting rationalized. So their stocks are not looking expensive on the projected working of the company, which is likely to remain on the higher side.
Okay, got that. We'll keep that in mind. Deven, thank you very much. Little short on time today, so many earnings, but really appreciate you joining in with your insights on these stocks. Well, with that, let's quickly go across and say hi to Anuj.